Welcome to Dune Time with Bludgeon. It's Dune Imperium Digital, ranked, Rise of Ix and Immortality. We've got a ranked game starting up right now. Hello to Seiza. And, okay, what do we got here? Ilban, Leto, Ariana, Hundro, Romber, and Tessia are here. Let's see. Hello, Archer. Okay, I'm player 2. Let's take a look at the cards here. Ooh. Let me fix some settings here while I'm at it. There we go. Chris Knife for Humanity. Freighter Fleet, Desert Ambush, Planned Coupling. I mean, I love these Bene Gesserit cards a lot. We've got Slig Farmer and Contaminator, both pretty good Tleilaxu cards here. The techs, we've got Flagship, Disposal Facility, Troop Transports. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Do I want to play a Hundro? Maybe I want to play a Hundro. I mean, I played Tessia kind of recently. Romber I haven't played in a long time. Troop Transports can be fun. These cards are like, oh, I mean, there's no point getting excited about them, but I can't help it. Let me go with Hundro. I feel like I need to play a little bit more Hundro. Hey, Gooser 3000. Am I at Master yet? No. I kind of doubt I'll get there. I mean, I started the season late. So I'm still fairly, like, low platinum, I think. Hold on 1 second. Because I don't have my Twitch chat open. Hold on a second. Oh, wow. These are pretty interesting cards for Hundro here. Bribery and Expedite. They're both good. I mean, I'm tempted to go with the Expedite because it just like combos kind of crazily with my ring. I mean, I hate giving somebody a bribery because that's also really good. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I should take the bribery. Damn. I'm taking the Expedite. Maybe I'll go to Carthag and get that bribery anyway. Okay, I didn't get any faction cards, so I cannot, in fact, go to Secrets. But I could go to Carthag. If you're there in Twitch chat, just 1 second. I'm still opening it up. I think I've got the wrong information. It says I'm streaming Deep Rock Galactic right now. We gotta fix that. Hold on. Edit stream info. No, it's not Deep Rock Galactic. Dune Imperium. We'll get that fixed up. Okay. Well, I think it's this. Now, if I want to go to Carthag, I can't go use my ring. So, like, I guess my plan is ring to Haga Basin, and then that gives me enough to bump it up. I can also get the Expedite. Okay, hold on. The stream title is not Kill Bugs Die Repeat. It's, let's change it to Dune Time. Dune Time. If any of you were there for the Deep Rock Galactic stream, it was pretty fun. Okay, so that's good. All right. Here we go. Hey, Blue-Eyed Demon. Hey, Sis and Itzen. Yes, you're right. It's not Deep Rock Galactic. It is Dune Time. It was Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. That was the stream I did a a few days ago. Very fun game. All right, so Tessia unfortunately has bribery. We don't love that. So I think I'm gonna, problem is I have no way to hit shipping next round, which is really unfortunate. Because I was thinking of going, like, up potentially. And maybe even troop transporting next round, but I've got no way to actually cash anything in next round, so I think I have to just do an up-down. I mean, I don't have to drop now, right? I can just keep the expedite, but I need to go up and then next round hit wealth and go down. Now, I'm going to be getting spice out of here too, but I still think I hit Haga Basin rather than Imperial Basin. And we'll put in 2. And then we'll hope we can get this, but honestly, this is also really good for me. Just ship everywhere. Seiza, you wanted me to hit Arakeen? If I'd hit Arakeen, I couldn't have activated my ring, which feels bad to me. I'm going to play a sound here just to make sure my soundboard is working. It's not currently working. See if we can get that fixed. Anyway, the row got nuked, so those cards I was talking about are now gone. Playlax Researcher goes to Tessia. I mean, I guess I take Jameis and Water Peddler. Never mind. I mean, if I wanted to get crazy, I could take Jameis and Sardaukar Infantry and just try to, like, load swords. It's not typically what I want to do, but it could be sort of amusing. I do have 2 specimens. So this is interesting. Slig Farmer or Contaminator. I mean, Contaminator is pretty good to get early here. I think that's better than the Slig Farmer. Especially since it only costs 1. So I'm going to take that. Do I want to Face Dancer Initiate? Not super pumped about that at the moment. Let's take Jameis and then C. Maybe we get a Chom Delegate? No. Do I want to get crazy with the infantry? Let's get crazy with the infantry. We'll get crazy with it. Hey, Sanglutin, it is Dune time! So I've added 4 swords into my deck. Alright, I think my soundboard is working. Let's do a clap. Yes! Full-scale assault, Benny-Tlaylax Lab. Alright. I know, it's really sad not to get the shipping next round and get this troop transports. Well, not that I would have been able to do that anyway. Well, anyways. I would have been able to do it if I somehow had a way to get there. You know, smuggle up, expedite down. It would have been really awesome. But no can do. But the good news is Swordmaster is going to happen. So we like that. So it's got to be wealth. I'll use the Seek Allies here. I think I'm probably going to end up using the Diplomacy anyway. So a good old round 2 Swordmaster is something I like to see. It's not something I get to do as often as I would like, but it's something I would like to see when I do get to do it. You know, Fold Space would have been nice as well, since when I cash this in, I can get the other guild influence, but the problem is I can't get to shipping, and then I couldn't get Swordmaster, so I feel like this was the play I wanted to do. Let's see. Have I posted the stream? I think I've got a bot that posts the Twitch stream, at least in the Discord. Yes, very good. Hey, Espiro de Grillo. It is Dune time, Dune time. Yes, it is. So let's all remember that Tessia's intrigue here is the bribery. All right, so we'll recall here. Take the Solari. Take the troops, and I will take guild. I'm not sure when I'll be able to get the second one, but I'm still going to do it here. And Swordmaster. Espiro de Grillo asks, are you playing any other board games outside of live? What do you mean by outside of live? You mean like other than when I'm streaming Dune? If I were to go to Arakeen and get any persuasion, I could also pick up this Imperial Bashar to go with my other sword guys. I've never really used this too much, but it feels like if there was ever a time to get this, it kind of would be now, but I don't want to not play my diplomacy, so I think I won't worry too much about that. I'd be surprised if somebody else goes too hard for him. Yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Wingspan Digital. Wingspan is a nice game. I'll be making a video for that sometime soon. It's a fun strategy game, and the digital version is quite good. I just played against the AI. I haven't been playing online or anything, but very like cozy is a word that gets thrown around a lot with games these days, but it is definitely that. It's just like these beautiful little pictures of birds, and you hear the bird calls when you play the cards and stuff. And then I've been playing a lot of Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. And if you're curious about that game, you can watch my stream I did of it the other day when the 1.0 release came out. All right, so Leto and Tessia now have shipping unlocked. Tessia really wants to win this conflict. I was hoping to get to still suits to get in here, but that's not going to happen now. So I think it is just secrets, just to get the diplomacy played. And you know what? It doesn't hurt to have an intrigue card. But, you know, Arakeen would be the other option again to try to pick this thing up, which would be fun. But I don't want to miss the diplomacy play. And I might get that guy anyway. Dispatch an envoy. Okay, handy. Handy, you know, that can sometimes be used with Hundro's signet ring to deploy the troops from shipping. So, for example, if I were to use Dispatch an Envoy and send my signet ring to either still suits or hardy warriors while I'm sitting at least here on the track and have spice, then I can drop this with my ring while visiting a combat space. So that's kind of an interesting card for me to have. We'll see if that ever comes up, but a little bit of a bonus utility on Hundro compared to some other leaders. Of course, this has bonus utility on a lot of leaders. This is a great card for Leto, right? Because he can send his signet ring to a faction space and, like, you know, leapfrog somebody that way. Gooser 3000 says, I saw that Twilight Imperium board game is getting a digital edition. Another sci-fi game. Yeah, I'm very curious about that because it's a game that's always had this kind of mystique as like this, one of the most epic games out there. I've never played it. I've never really looked into how to play it. I've always been intimidated by the idea of like trying to learn it or try to play it. So I think the digital edition could be nice for that because it would provide a way to learn the game at, you know, at my own pace without having to worry about, you know, committing to a full game with other players, which, you know, apparently can take quite a while. Do I want Carino jeans? I don't have any other graft cards at the moment. To Solari, do I care about that right now? I think I do, honestly, just to kind of keep it away from everybody else. I'm not so sure about that. Oh, Gola comes up. I think I'm going to pass on these right now just to kind of focus those swords that I picked up. Hey, Sanglutin asks, are you streaming 7 days in a row or am I misunderstanding the new overlay? Oh, yeah. So this says, this is like a target, okay? So if we hit 25 Twitch subs or YouTube memberships in the next couple of weeks, then I will stream for 7 days in a row. That's what that's about. So it's a little goal for us to reach here. So that's the combination of Twitch subs and YouTube memberships. I don't expect we're going to hit that today, but just in case we do hit it today, it's not going to be like starting tomorrow. It'll start, the earliest it'll be will be starting next Monday. But I'll do a Monday, you know, Monday to Sunday situation. Oh boy. Here's one. Espino de Grillo. Thank you for the sub. And it works with Prime subs as well. So you can bump that number up fairly easily if you have Prime. Not that I'm, you know, advertising for Amazon, but, you know, what are we going to do? A lot of spice here. A bunch of Solari available. So Swordmasters are going to be coming out next round, but nobody's getting it this round. Well, Ilbon might. Ilbon, no. He's not set up to cash in. Tessia is not set up to cash in. Ilbon hits Mentat. I mean, it's hard for me not to take 3 free spice if it's still there after Tessia's turn. And it is. I don't think I can pass that up. It's, oh, she's undoing it. Hey, Blue-Eyed Demon. Twilight Imperium Digital Marathon when? I mean, we'll see when it comes out. Okay, Tessia takes Imperial Basin. All right, then I guess I'm just going to smuggle. I could go to still suits. Honestly, fold space is tempting me also. I mean, it's going to be a while before I get there, so maybe there's no particular hurry. I think I'm just going to do this. But yeah, Blue-Eyed Demon, when that comes out, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pick it up and test it out because I'm interested, and I think a lot of people are kind of interested in it for the same reasons that I am. A lot of people who have never played it but are interested in the idea of checking it out because of, you know, being able to play it at your own pace, learn it at your own pace. Have I ever played Scythe? Yes, I played it once and I didn't have a great time, but it wasn't an ideal scenario. I had a headache and I'd never played it before, and I was playing with friends who had played it before, and I was tired. Like, I wasn't in the right headspace to be playing a game like that for the first time. And so, and one of my like early, I had no idea what I was doing, right? I had looked into the game like a little bit before I went over to my friend's house to get like a basic concept, but like I didn't know what I was doing. And I made some decision early on that like completely ruined my game early, and it just wasn't very enjoyable, and I just kind of suffered. I honestly wanted to just leave, but I was like, I can't bail on my friends. They'd be annoyed. Or at least I would be annoyed if someone did that to me. So I like just suffered through it for a few hours. I did like at least I can say I liked the art design of the game. The theme seemed kind of cool, but I'm not sure it's my kind of game, and Twilight Imperium very well might not be my kind of game either. I'm not sure I'm that into like area control sort of like war games, but you know, I'll give it a shot. All right, what am I doing here? I think I'm gonna hit fold space now. Like I said, I don't think I'm gonna get to shipping anytime real soon, but it'll be nice to have it ready. And on the other hand, having some water could be good. Oh, Sangluten! Sangluten has become a member of the channel. Thank you, Sangluten. You know what, though? I think I'm just going to do this while I have the chance. I can maybe dispatch an envoy over here if I really want to, but I think I prefer setting that up. Now, the problem I have here is Signet Ring only has a couple of places it can go. Love the Memnon emotes. That's a great use of your first emote, Sangluten. Paul A, do I also play Root? I've played it a little bit. I have a couple of Root videos on the channel when I was like just checking out the tutorials. And I love just the vibe of that game. The art is incredible. And I like the game design is quite interesting. All the like massive asymmetries are cool. I've played it in person once, but not in a long time. And it is, I have to say, that game also kind of intimidates me because each faction is like completely different. Honestly, like, it takes a lot of time and energy to really learn the game, and I feel like if I wanted to kind of know what I was doing, I'd have to play a lot of it kind of regularly, and I just haven't done that. All right, so Signet Ring has to go somewhere. I think I prioritize playing that over playing the experimentation. Carthag is a good idea. If I can't get to Carthag, then it has to be tech negotiation, which is fine. I could pick up the troop transports, but no, I couldn't because I'm spending my spice activating the ring. So it would just be getting a negotiator, which is fine. But it looks like Carthag is available. Okay, Leto's already revealed he has 3. So if I wanted to get this 2 Solari, I'd have to put in 2 troops. I do have that option of the dispatch to steel suits. But again, I think I'm going to save this for a more interesting time. I'm not that desperate to do it right now. Carthag is fine. Do I want... Well, 1 troop would tie with Leto and we get nothing. 2 troops would... I mean, honestly, I could throw in more and just, like, win this Solari, which would do what? High Council seat, Dreadnought? I don't know. Maybe I just... There is also taking the Solari away from them, though, so they can't get Swordmaster. There is also that. You know what? I'm going to be a dick about it. There's 2 intrigues on Tessia. We know one of them is bribery. She might have a combat intrigue. Okay, 7 persuasion for Ilbon. He blows it up, and what does he find? Oh, he finds Tleilaxu Master. And did he get Gola? Okay. That could be interesting. I mean, I think probably you still want to reveal this when you can, but that could be a pretty crazy combo. I mean, I could take that just to try to graft it with this, but it's fairly... I don't know. It's a combo. It's not an amazing combo. All right. Okay. Oh, I just kind of... I don't know. I just wanted to do it. I didn't want that card before, but having this in here, I don't know, made me want to. But I know I'm adding cards into the deck, and I'm diluting those swords I picked up, but couldn't help it. It just couldn't be helped. All right, so oh, look at this. Oh, look at this. So I steal the Solari away from the other people, and they tie and get 2 each. So they're still going to have to wait on that Swordmaster. Hey, James. James has no other graph cards to choose from, though, at least right now. You think it's the right play? I don't get the combo here. Okay, there are my swords, although probably Jameis is going to want to be played to get a trash. The thing is, what do I trash now? Because I guess I still get rid of the daggers. You know, I didn't end up with that Sardaukar guy. If I'd gotten the Sardaukar guy, then maybe I wouldn't trash the daggers, but I'm not too worried about winning this conflict, but the extra swords here might kind of mess somebody up. The troop situation is low. No, I don't have a card to get to interstellar shipping. Tessia is probably going to hit shipping anyway, but I can't get there. Yeah, I like the Solari heist. Does this button work? Sangluten, that's for you, okay? That's the new member button I have ready. I haven't used that in a little while. Wasn't sure if it would work, but there's a delayed one for you, Sangluten. Thank you. She does hit shipping. Okay. I think I send Carino Jeans just to get the influence, even though I I've got a lot of Solari, which means if I ever get spice, I could maybe afford a flagship. Alternatively, I could just go to Arakeen to draw a card. No. I'll just get my influence while I can here. It's not exciting, but it's all right. You know, Jameis infiltrates, so I don't have to prioritize that. Yeah, I'm hogging the Solari here, so like, let's hope I can find some of those intrigues that make use of that. Tons of spice here. So, oh, Paul A! Paul A gets the button right off the bat here. Thank you, Paul A, for becoming a member of the channel. Oh boy, I might be doing this 7-day stream sooner than I thought. But like I said, the earliest it happens is next Monday, not tomorrow. Because I already have something going on this coming weekend, and I want to be able to publicize and let people know that I'll be streaming for 7 days. And also, you know, we'll give people time. This is a harebrained idea. So I think my next move is Carthag. And then Jameis will be the final play. Arakeen would be an option. The issue then is if I were to draw the Contaminator, it would be a little awkward because I might not be able to play him. Hey, MD Deep House Music. 24/7. No, it's not 24/7. It will probably be weeknights, Monday to Friday, and then mornings, Saturday and Sundays. Probably what it'll be. The Sunday stream will be at the same time. Oh, wow. All right. Well, I mean, I might as well get in one here. I'm going to keep one troop back, though. Hey, Kochels of it says, as soon as my Prime sub renews, this is the first place I'll come. Great. Oh, Espiro de Grillo! With the Twitch Prime sub and the YouTube membership. That counts. Each of those counts. That bar is filling up. Thank you very much. Oh boy, what fun we're having here. So yeah, like I said, Jameis to Still Suits is my next play. James Kovac's Dispatch. You're right, I could have dispatched the Contaminator if I had drawn it. Dispatch, is that what you're saying, or you just want to say dispatch all the envoys? That is pretty funny. It's a very nice intrigue card because there's usually a way you can use it, and sometimes a way you can really use it. Scorers right now 3-2-3-3. Truthsayer appears. We've got some nice cards here. Thufir Hawat. Unfortunately, I don't have the persuasion for that, but I will have enough for this if it's still there. Probably won't be. Let's lose a dagger. Gooser 3000 asks a good question. Does Jameis infiltration work with Dispatch and Envoy? No, he infiltrates to Freeman spaces. He can't infiltrate to other spaces. I'm fairly sure that's how that works. We'll leave it at that. And maybe we tie and deny Tessia the Mentat. That would be cool. I mean, she's going to have to play an intrigue to beat the tie. Don't know what Ilbon has in hand. Oh, Ilbon picked up the Imperial Bashar. Interesting. I haven't been paying like super close attention to what everyone's been picking up. Thufir Huat for Leto. Thematically appropriate. Hey, Manta. Manta, you can confirm that that infiltration only works with Freeman? Okay, thanks. I was like fairly sure about that. Oh yeah, there's a... Oh boy. Tleilaxu Master, what a card. It's honestly, it's a bit of a bummer because I want to love Tleilaxu Master because like the theme of it is very cool, but it's just overpowered. And so that makes it a bummer of a card. Like it affects the game and it warps the game. So it's a broken card in that sense, in that it warps the game in a way that is just not great. Like it makes people blow up the row constantly just trying to find it. And then a lot of the game just comes down to, does somebody find it? Not to say that like it's a guaranteed win. It isn't. But... all right, I am going to get the Truthsayer, which I'm very happy about. Bene Gesserit Initiate is also a great card, but I like the Truthsayer a lot. So we'll take it. All of this Solari, we'll see. Maybe Dreadnoughts could make sense. It's an interesting thing, right? Because it seems like... Oh, yes. Sardaukar infantry comes in clutch, denying Tessia the Mentat. Okay, please don't secrets me. I forgot about that. There's the card I need! Oh, don't secrets me. Okay, I didn't get secrets. Whew. Ooh. Man, do you think In the Shadows is worse because basically anyone can afford it, so it randomly awards power to a player based on row flips? I see what you're saying with that. That happened to me just the other day, actually. Maybe even yesterday? I played a game where that happened. Somebody blew up the row and gave me an In the Shadows when I only had 2 persuasion, and it was great. Whoa! Early flagship for Tessia. I mean, she's got the Solari to afford it. So is she skipping Swordmaster to just feed into that? Train drones, invasion ships, troop transports. Okay, I'm going to have to... Look at the spice on this. Can I turn down 5 spice for a water? Problem is like... Oh, God. I mean, I can't, right? But do I have to just burn Dispatch and Envoy on nothing? Just to, so I don't get secrets? Because I feel like I'm going to get secrets if I let all these guys go again. I can't let that just stay there, can I? The thing is, I do want to play the Contaminator. Ugh. Well. Ugh. I can't turn that down. Let's treat this card as, hey, you get to take 5 spice for 1 water. Let's treat it as that. The question is, do I want to drop down or go up? Maybe an up with the troop transport sitting there could be interesting. Oh god, I hate burning it, but I might end up burning the other one on the contaminator too. Because I don't really need to do the deploy here. We'll get one in. Hopefully I can play that to still suits. I wouldn't be too optimistic about it. Okay, Leto takes the Mentat. It's kind of interesting being Ilbon right behind Leto, right? That's not where you want to be. Leto, obviously, it's pretty cheap for him to take the Mentat. So 3 out of 4 rounds, Ilbon's not going to have access to it if Leto decides that's what he wants to do. All right, so all this spice just got picked up off the board. Ilbon gets a fat stack himself. Invasion ships, honestly, would be pretty good for me as well. Then I could start hitting interstellar shipping reliably. But priority 1 is playing Contaminator to still suits if I can. So this is pretty interesting, right? This is what I was talking about, having this fat stack of Solari. I was hoping to get one of these. There are 2 end games that have the same effect, which is a little bit weird, honestly. I guess they just wanted to increase the value of Solari, or they wanted to make sure that existed in Rise of Ix or Immortality, even if you're only playing with one of them. Because Immortality has this one. Rise of Ix has War Chest. All right, here we go. Oh, that gets me another intrigue card again. God damn. Do I just have to burn this now? I mean, I guess I don't mind. I've got things I could do here and not much I can do here, so all right. Let's go, intro. Oh, I get the graft. More Solari. This is a hilarious game. A lot of persuasion here. I was starting to say something earlier, which is the interesting thing about Solari is spaces like High Council. It seems like Solari is the limiting factor to picking it up. But honestly, at least with Rise of Ix and Immortality, it often isn't that. It's just you don't have time to send an agent there. Like, I've had lots of games where I've got a bunch of Solari and I still don't get the High Council just because there's so many other things that, like, I have to do. Which is, okay, Invasion Ships gets picked up by Ilbon. Chalmurky is there. Do I want more intrigue cards? I think I have to play this combo here while I have it. The nice thing, too, is I don't have to send this to Emperor. I can send the Face Dancer to, well, Fold Space is the only place I can send it other than here. Maybe I want to go here anyway? Because at least I have a chance at that alliance, whereas I probably don't have much of a shot at the Guild Alliance, you know, against Leto here. I can't send it to Secrets or Selected Breeding because Face Dancers cannot fool the Bene Gesserit. So I think it's Wealth, even though, again, I've got more Solari than I can really use. I mean, I could use this, I guess, to send it to Secrets. Am I going to get another intrigue here randomly? I think I just go to Wealth and, you know, bump that up, which can make for some interesting plays anyway. Okay, decent Tleilaxu progress here. 5 persuasion. I mean, can I get that power play? That would be amazing. Here are the cards coming up. So Signet Ring isn't coming back for a while, but I can likely hit Interstellar Shipping this coming round, which would be a down up. There's the Chom Delegate for Leto. Let's see what he takes. Does he take troop transports here? I guess he does, right? He has no spice. Okay. Midori, it is Dune time! Ooh, Mimic Film. Always a favorite of mine. Do I ever ambush this just to troll everybody? We'll see what Leto reveals. If I can win it with the ambush, I honestly might. So Ilbon has the scientific breakthrough and the Tleilaxu Master, which is pretty nasty. Gooser, I could get Minimic and a Dreadnought? How would I get a Dreadnought? You mean like next round, buy a Dreadnought and take the Minimic Film? Yeah. Even training drones might actually make more sense with these swordy dudes. Not that I have much. You're talking about next round. Okay, yeah. Hey, Jerome, I'm playing Dune, not Monopoly. Yeah, there's no free parking. Although, technically, free parking is not supposed to give you... Okay, I'm going to get a power play. The piling money on free parking thing and then picking it up when you land on it is a bogus rule, and it kind of destroys the game of Monopoly, FYI. No! Oh, do I have to blow that up to stop Leto from getting it? Oh, God. I don't like doing that blow up, but what if Ilbon gets a second one also? I don't know if he can. But Leto probably can. I mean, I might give him something better, but whatever. All right, what does Leto reveal with here? He has an Atomics himself he hasn't used yet. 8! Okay, he's going to blow it up and try to find, like, directorship or Kwisatz Haderach, I would think. Usurp subject X137 here. No, he just takes the still suit manufacturer. And a sister. Okay, interesting. And there's an occupation. So he could have taken that if he'd blown it up. Occupation, though, is like, it's like, it's good, but it's not that great of an 8-coster. Still suit manufacturer. This is a card I have yet to play with. Pretty crazy. Like, just crazy in terms of how it works, not necessarily like crazy, oh my god, it's so good. Blue-Eyed Demon, is Tleilaxu Master that good? Yeah. It is. I'm doing this. We'll steal this from Leto here. It's a guaranteed win, so I'm just going to take it. And my intrigues were getting a little bit full. We'll get more shipping in. We'll do more shipping again during my coming round. So, wait, what? Wait, what? I thought I was going to win that. Ilbon also had 7? Oh, I wasn't looking at that. Okay, that was a blunder. I mean, I stopped Ilbon from cashing in that, but that's not what I intended to do. Okay, well, okay, I want to ship. Unfortunately, I have to use a fold space to do it. But them's the breaks, because I want to make sure I get that done. Do I take the Chomurky and then hope I can use the intrigues I get from it? Or do I just take a Minimic Film? I think I'll go Bene Gesserit here. We'll leave this one just kind of ready, I think. Freeman is not worth fighting for. Although, if I take Freeman, I could theoretically get it with Jameis, but even then. Spice and... Fuck it. We'll just burn this. I mean, the Minimic Film could have been good. And then I could also get a High Council seat, and then I'd have that bonus. Like Gooser is saying. The difference, like the reason Minimic Film would be more attractive than the High Council is just that you do it while doing something else at shipping. As opposed to just kind of doing nothing when you go here. That's the issue with High Council. It's hard to spend an action on it. Oh, subject plus Gola to Mentat. So he's going to get 2 of those. Well, it's no surprise that Ilbon's going to reach the end of both tracks when you've got, you know, he's got a Tleilaxu Master in the deck. So yeah, Blue-Eyed Demon, Tleilaxu Master is really crazy because it reveals... What's crazy about Tleilaxu Master is you read the agent box and you go, holy fuck, that's like one of the most overpowered agent boxes and one of the coolest agent boxes they've designed. But no one ever plays the card because the reveal is even more insane. It reveals for a persuasion and 2 research. And the 2 research is just crazy. Maybe selective breeding with Truthsayer. Hold on, can I win this conflict? Maybe I Hardy Warriors here with Jameis. I mean, this is a good time to quid pro quo also. I don't know if I can beat Ilbon even if I do the Hardy Warriors. Diplo Hardy used Dispatch on Experiment. Then quid pro quo. Just save the Truthsayer. And save Jameis for the swords. Yeah, I see what you're saying. By the way, hello, Just Diz. I like that. I don't get the trash, but I do get more power. So we'll try it. I'll save this. It's not a bad idea, honestly, Diz. Hey! Yeah, I finally caught a stream. I am doing well. Thanks for tuning in. Nice to see you. Good timing as well, because that's a good idea. Yeah, streamer hive mind. Yeah, I mean, it may or may not work, right? But I do have 4 or 5 swords here. But Ilbon still has 2 agents and troops to put in, so... it might not work. Gooser, tiebreakers means like the end game tiebreakers. Like at the end of the game, you know, if I have 11 points and someone else has 11 points, normally Spice is the tiebreaker, then Solari and so on. I just win those end game tiebreakers. It doesn't win me tiebreakers in a conflict, if that's what you're thinking. I think I'll go to... I think I'll go to secrets with it and hope to find combat intrigues. So I can get one here, then I can quid pro quo and get another one. Now, if I'd used that earlier, I could have taken that alliance before Leto had the chance to get it. But... oh, damn. Okay, so much for that. That sucks. Do I do it anyway and fight Tessia for this? I might be able to fight her. I mean, I would like the 2 intrigue cards here. It's a good time for me to get some intrigues. Otherwise... you know, I go to Fold Space and take that alliance, which I'm fighting with Leto for. You know, I'm going to be fighting Leto on 2 alliances. I guess I might as well make him have to choose one. Get more Solari. It makes it harder to win this conflict, though. Without the 2 intrigue cards here. That's the thing. Taking this away, Leto's definitely going to fight for this because he has the guild ambassador, but that's also a good reason to try to deny it, I guess. We'll see if it works. This better activate. Okay. All right, we got a bunch of victory points in one shot. If we can get this one also, that would be amazing. Leto has 3, Ilbon has 3, Tessia has 7, I have 8. But we'll see how this goes. Yeah, Leto's fighting me down here now. I mean, like I said, I didn't think I was going to be able to hold both. And I may, you know, I may end up with neither. But... you know, we'll see how it goes. I could have... earlier, this influence I took here, I think. I could have taken it here. But Leto might have defended it sooner then. Anyway, whatever. Everything happened. And we really want to win this. It might not happen. 8, 10, 12, 13. It's probably not going to happen, honestly. Maybe I should have just done it here. Even though I wouldn't get the alliance now, I could maybe fight for it. And again, those 2 intrigues. And, you know, one of those intrigues could have been the Bene Gesserit bump. Infiltration for Tessia here. Hey, James, by the way, yeah, the wealth, I'm aware that I could get the alliance here. The thing is, I'm not in a big hurry for it. So unfortunately, I have to reveal before Ilvan takes his turn, so he knows the number to beat here. It's not great. Do I want a Fremen camp? The spice competes with my ring is sort of the issue there. But it's a decent card to have anyway. I'll take it. Oh yeah, recruitment mission. I forgot about that. Okay, on top of the deck. Next is round 7. Unfortunately, I can't get Cheney. I don't know if I want that on top of the deck. There's basically no way. Oh, Leto. Okay, he didn't have the spice for the ambassador anyway. I feel like there's no way I get this. There's no way. Ilban still has an agent. He goes to Carthag. Game over. So, as nice as that play was, Diz. No. If I made that play, I had to go to secrets for the combat intrigues to try to make it work. So. Web of Power picked up by Leto? Good lord. Shifting allegiances. Okay, he goes Haga Basin. He gets that one troop in, so yeah, it's toast. Blue-Eyed Demon, haven't watched the Dune series? No. Same reason I haven't watched the movies. It's just, I'm not interested in, like, adaptations of Dune. Even if it's good. It's just not something I'm interested in. Did you have gone Secrets? Yeah. Secrets would have been the better play there. For this conflict. Because these alliances may not even happen anyway. Both of them are going to be hard. Leto desperately wants this. But, anyways. Ilban gets a Spice Must Flow. I can't blame Diz because it was a good idea and I didn't commit all the way to it. I mean, I guess I can blame him. We could, just to do it. And I guess I sort of sarcastically did it, but not really. Hey, Thomas Peck, by the way. Hey, J2K. Oh, he negotiates a withdrawal. He must have combat intrigues. Or he feels like I have combat intrigues. What? 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 If I get rid of the reconnaissance, maybe I just get rid of a convincing argument. Because I don't have a lot of city access. I think this is a game where I get rid of convincing argument. I'm probably not getting any Spice Must Flows. That was weird. He did it to get guild influence. He must have thought he must have no combat entries and he thought I did. I guess. It just is, you paid him off. I can't be taking no blame. Okay, well, this power play might end up being incredible this round. Leto hits Mentat first. Okay, perfect. So I can power play and lock Freeman up. I can, okay, so here's, no. I need to be up one more before I can do the trick with the ring. Like, I'm leaving this here because I've been waiting for a chance to pull the trick where I play the ring while I'm like here or above, so I can drop, get these troops, get this influence, get this alliance, so these two troops plus these two troops plus like the troop from Carthag, get like a big deployment. But it's not happening. Ilbon has Hayliner Spice. Yes, he does, and nobody else does. So he's going to be winning this. I think I just power played his still suits. And take the double water. Leto luckily is not set up to pull the ring trick on me here. Tessia gets Mimic Film. Shuttle Fleet is there. Oh, Tessia here also is a problem. I wonder if I reinforce that one first. Because I can send power play to either Still Suits or Hardy Warriors. Oh, the bribery. Yeah, fuck. There's that bribery that we gave her. Okay. I mean, the other thing is, Tessia is more dangerous than Leto is currently. So maybe I even just take this and let Leto have that? I don't love that, but... I could Face Dancer here, just to hold Leto off a little bit. And then maybe power play Wealth. I should have seen that coming from Tessia. Does she have another point to get somewhere? I mean, if she gets a Spice Must Flow, it's over. Voice. Blocks tech negotiation. I mean, I guess that shuttle fleet is actually potentially relevant for that influence. There's a lot of influence fighting going on right now. Okay, Tessia hits Hardy Warriors. So yeah, I'm going to power play to Wealth and get even more Solari and take that away from her because otherwise it's game over. It might be game over anyway. I don't know if she can get Spice Must Flow. She does have a High Council seat. And she has Mimic Film. There's a good chance she can, but I still have to take that point away. There is, I mean, there is also smuggling with the ring first. Do that, but that kind of tips my hand. So I'm going to do this. Now, Tessia also, by the way, is going for this conflict. So if she wins that, then, you know, there's nothing we can do. MD House, what's my Solari record? I'm not sure. This is certainly one of the top Solari games I've had, but I kind of doubt it's the record, but I don't know what it is. All right, so probably I'm going to lose that guild alliance, unfortunately. Leto has diplomacy in hand, so he's going to go to fold space. But I can buffer it with this. Okay, so Signet Ring to smuggling up, down, and I go up 1 on here just so Leto can't take that from me at least. I think that's all I do. Infantry doesn't do anything here. Thomas Peck, is Carthag the play? I don't think so, because I really don't... okay. Tessia's going to win, it looks like. Oh, and she gets a point here. Yeah, this game is unfortunately coming to a close. And it's not going to be in our favor. But all I can do is protect this alliance. There's nothing I can do... I mean, I guess if I went to Carthag, maybe I could get a plans within plans, but that would only be worth 1. And then I would lose 1 here. So, I think it's just this. Gets me a couple of spice, which probably doesn't matter. If Ilbon wins this conflict, then I have a chance to win the game. Because I have the Chalmerkey for tiebreakers. So I'm going to be ending at 11 here. If Tessia also ends at 11 and doesn't have any other end games, I have a chance to win. So we're really... the thing is, if Ilbon wins this, he wins. No, if he wins it, we win on tiebreakers again. So we're rooting for Ilbon big time here. Please, Ilbon. Please win this conflict. No swords for Tessia. Ilbon better have a combat intrigue, man. Oh, spice must flow? Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, Espiro, it was a hard game. It was a fun game, though. I really enjoyed this one. Oh! I mean, still, Tessia is at 12, so I guess we'd rather Tessia just get all the points to increase my chances of getting second. Yeah, if Tessia didn't have 12, then, you know, that would be great, but she does. Oh, she won. Okay. Yeah, at this point, I would rather Tessia win just to increase my chances of getting second because I wasn't going to get first. All right, well, great game to Mushin here. And good game to Sanders and Atlawaka. That was a fun one. Hundro, man. Hundro's a fun leader. I really haven't played him very much, but just using the ring to just like jump around on this was cool. Honestly, the only real mistake I would say that I made was that time when I played the ambush, thinking I was going to win the conflict that gives you 2 freighters, and I ended up tying Ilbon for it. But, you know, whatever. Other than that, it was pretty fun. You know, we went with the infantry, and it kind of worked. It kind of worked, right? I mean, I guess I only won a single conflict victory point, but it kind of worked. It was fun. Yeah, it was fun holding on to 3 alliances there. But ultimately, I just didn't get enough points, you know? I needed 1 more point somewhere. No, I didn't. I needed 3 more points. So, you know, it was, in the end, pretty clear victory for Tessia.